Fortunate opportunity to appoint 2 officers to our department. Anthony Mastrocola is coming to us. He's originally from Westfield. He graduated Westfield High School. He then went to Monmouth University, graduated from Monmouth University, became a Westfield EMT. Some of his Westfield EMT partners are here tonight. Additionally, he became a dispatcher for the Westwood Police Department, knowing all along that he wanted to become a police officer. That was his goal. Anthony then joined the Atlantic County Police Academy, paying his own way to become a police officer at no expense to our borough. And it's a nice little footnote is that Anthony was offered positions from several other police departments, not even knowing if he had our job or not. He declined those with the thought and the possibility of getting our job while we were doing the background process. So we're very happy, Anthony. Congratulations. Officer Piccarelli. Vinny Piccarelli is a product of Roselle Park. He went to the Roselle Park schools, graduated from Roselle Park High School. He's a guy that you see everywhere, every time we have something going on in town, Vinny's there volunteering, doing something. If you run a benefit, he's the guy there DJing. We had the fortunate privilege of having Vinny as an intern for us, so we got to see firsthand his work ethic. It's a great work ethic. Tonight's a special night as well because Vinny is the son of Sergeant Piccarelli, Peter Piccarelli, who's a retired police sergeant for us. So besides it being special for Vinny, it's special for us because we're bringing back one of our own children. So we have a little bit of heritage we're creating here. Congratulations, Vinny.
I just want to say how proud I am. We got 2 local boys, one from Roselle Park, one from close enough. But no, it's a great honor. I really look forward to these events. Roselle Park Police Department's one of the finest in the area, and added 2 more fine gentlemen to the ranks tonight. So without much further ado, we'll start with Anthony. Do you want to come up? We'll swear you in. Do you want to bring up your family?
So repeat after me, Anthony. I, Anthony Mastrocola III,
I, Anthony Mastrocola III,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established in the United States
under the governments established in the United States
and in the state
and in the state
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly
that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly
perform all the duties of probationary patrolman of the Roselle Park Police Department
that I will perform all duties as a probationary patrolman of the Roselle Park Police Department
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Okay, repeat after me. I, Vincent Piccarelli,
I, Vincent Piccarelli,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
to the governments established in the United States
to the governments established in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly
I
swear
do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties of probationary patrolman of the Roselle Park Police Department
perform all duties of the probationary patrolman of the Roselle Park Police Department
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Okay, this month is my month, June, to pick the business of the month, and I picked Sue Carlick, Dance Sensation. I know Sue since she's a little girl, growing up in Roselle Park. Then I found out she had the dance studio. I know people that have gone, and they all said you do a great job. And I used to see them at the feast. I know Sue's family very well. I coached her brother in Little League. And she has a great father-in-law.
Thank you.
Yeah, very good. I used to work with the county and like that. But so this month, June of 2019, we're giving business of the month to Sue Carlick with Dance Sensation. Congratulations. Yeah.
I would just like to thank Councilman Joe Petrowski, Mayor Signorella, and the council. As a lifelong resident of Roselle Park, this means so much to me, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.
very serious matter that affects us all, gun violence. The council and mayor wearing orange tonight to signify that. I have a proclamation that I'll read out beforehand, but would you like to say a couple words first?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, please.
absolutely. Hi. I'm Kathleen Dolan. I'm representing the Union County chapter of Moms Demand Action. Very happy to be here tonight. I want to thank the mayor and the council for giving us this opportunity. I'd also like to extend an invitation to everyone to attend Union County's first Wear Orange Peace March and gathering together of communities this weekend, Saturday, June 8th at 9 a.m. at Mohegan Park to honor victims and survivors of gun violence. There have been 156 mass shootings in the U.S. so far in 2019. Sadly, those are usually the only shootings that make the news, most recently Virginia Beach. Did you know that a 4-year-old boy in Little Rock, Arkansas gained access to a loaded weapon and shot himself in the head? He did not survive. Did you know that a Columbine survivor who watched his best friend shot to death was recently found dead in his home? He was an advocate for those dealing with emotional pain. 20 years since Columbine and he could not deal with his pain. Gun violence is not just about the immediate victims. The pain and the trauma will ripple out for years to come for so many. I would like to ask for a moment of silence for the victims of these shootings, along with the victims that we never hear about, because gun violence is so prevalent in our country. And in your silence, I want you to think about this. If we spent 1 minute of silence for every person killed or injured this year, we would have to remain silent for 293 hours. We're closing in on 2 weeks of silence and the year is not half over yet. When you bow your head, imagine a life as a survivor. When you bow your head, imagine that silence lasting forever. When you can no longer put your arms around your friend, your relative, your parent, your sibling, or your child. Thank you. I want to end by saying that while silence and reflection and honoring victims is essential because it helps us grieve and it joins us together so that communities are interwoven in our hearts and in our minds, we must also honor victims by using our voices as loudly as we possibly can in the best ways that we can. And that is why we're here tonight. That's why all over the country, we're standing in council chambers and state houses, turning landmarks orange and organizing community events. We need entire communities to join with their neighbors and come together and say no more. We can end gun violence, but it's going to take you to stand up and show up and speak up that this must be fixed and that you won't go away until it is. That's why we wear orange, because in 2013, Hadia's friends said we will not be silent. Thank you.
Very powerful words for a very serious topic, and I'm proud to be here presenting you with this proclamation. If you don't mind, I'm just going to read it off. Whereas every day 100 Americans are killed by gun violence, and on average there are nearly 13,000 gun homicides every year, and whereas Americans are 25 times more likely to be killed with guns than any other people in other higher income countries, whereas protecting public safety in the communities they serve is the mayor's highest responsibility, whereas support for the Second Amendment rights of law-abiding citizens goes hand in hand with keeping guns away from people with dangerous histories, and whereas mayor and law enforcement officers know their communities best and are most familiar with local criminal activity and how to address it, and are best positioned to understand how to keep their citizens safe. Whereas in January 2013, Hyatt Pendleton, a teenager who marched in President Obama's second inaugural parade, was tragically shot and killed just weeks later, should now be celebrating her 22nd birthday. To help honor Haida and the 100 Americans whose lives are cut short, and the countless survivors who are injured by shootings every day, a national coalition of organizations has designated June 7, 2019, first Friday in June, as the 5th National Gun Violence Awareness Day. And whereas the idea was inspired by a group of Haida's friends who asked their classmates to commemorate her life by wearing orange, they chose this color because hunters wear orange to announce themselves to other hunters when out in the woods, and orange is a color that symbolizes the value of human life. And whereas anyone can join this campaign by pledging to wear orange June 7th, first Friday in June 2019 to help raise awareness about gun violence, and whereas by wearing orange on June 7, 2019, Americans will raise awareness about gun violence and honor the lives of gun violence and victims and survivors. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that I, Joseph Signorello III, Mayor of the Borough of Roselle Park in the County of Union in the State of New Jersey, do hereby declare Friday, June 7th, 2019 as Gun Violence Awareness Day in the Borough of Roselle Park, and encourage all citizens to wear orange on this day in support of local efforts to prevent the tragic effects of gun violence. Thank you so much for being here. This is for you.